welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa. And today I am recording a baby girl names I love, but we won't be using. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this because I'm not gonna lie, today has been very rough already. I have been having a lot of back labor. I wanna say it's probably just Braxton Hicks, but we did in fact have an appointment a couple days ago. Today's Saturday. Our appointment was on Thursday and we had an ultrasound done, and baby girl was measuring at just about 7 pounds already, and I am 36 weeks only as of today. So she is a very large baby, to say the least. She is a very large baby, to say the least. So to start off this baby girl name video, the first one I have on my list is Evie. I don't know what it is about this name, but I adore it. I think it is so darn cute. My husband, on the other hand, thought it reminded him of Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I do enjoy that name very much. My husband hated it because of the fact that it's a Pokemon, and he just was like, we can't do that to our child. So I don't know what it is. I absolutely adore the name, but we did not go with that one. The name that we absolutely 100% wanted to use was Adeline. That actually was the first name that we both agreed on together, and it was like set and done. We were gonna use that name, and then we realized that it was the name of our friend's baby that they just had. So it ended up being something that we completely just took off the list because we didn't want to be those people that name our child the same thing as a friend of ours' child. So sadly, we did not get to go with Adeline, but I just think that is such a beautiful name and just so elegant sounding. But yeah, so we didn't end up going with that one, but I adore that name very much. The next name on my list is a name that I always pictured naming my first. It just didn't happen because ever since Tim and I got together, I told him about this name and he just hated it. He just 100% hated it. And these names that my husband does not like, you guys, don't take offense to it if it is your name, because I absolutely adore them and he's just very picky about things. So, and that name is Sumner. And honestly, my whole family just didn't agree with the name either, and it kind of hurt me a little bit because I heard the name back when I was a freshman in high school. It was the first time I ever heard that name, and it was a girl that was a senior, and I just fell in love with the name because it was just so different. Like, you can go Sumner or you can do Summer. Like, Summer is a much more common name, but just something about Sumner I just fell in love with, and I wish I would have been able to use that name, but sadly my husband would not let me. So, and then just kind of tying in with summer being a name, another name that is kind of like a season that I absolutely adore is autumn. And I have not met many people with this name, maybe 2 in my whole entire life, but autumn is such a pretty name. It's one thing that you have the name of a season that almost all females in the world love, but it's just such a nice, sweet name, and I just I can't get over that name. The next name on my list is Aspen, and I know Aspen is one of those really big YouTubers, and that is actually where I did hear that name from, but I came across this name when I found her on YouTube however long ago, and I have just always loved that name. And when I told my husband about this name, he was definitely not on board, because he just likes being one of those people that like make up like jokes to go with the name when he's thinking of naming his child. And when I said Aspen, he's like, Aspirin? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So sadly that got taken off the list very shortly after I mentioned it. But I believe Aspen is such a pretty name. The next one on my list is Allora. So I love the name Allora. I just looked it up. It's actually, its main origin is Australian, which I didn't think that was even, like, that wasn't even a guess of mine. But Allora, I believe, is such a beautiful sounding name. It's so elegant and it just sounds so grown up, and I don't know, but I kind of just like fell in love with the name. I didn't hear of this name until after my husband and I had already chose a name for our baby girl. And even when I did kind of mention this name to him, he just kind of shot me down very quickly about it. But I do believe that is such a pretty name. The last name on my list today is Gabrielle. I really think that this name is so sweet. It comes from the Hebrew name Gabrielle, which honestly I do enjoy the name Gabrielle as well. My husband, when we were coming up with our daughter's name, he was definitely looking for something where he could shorten it, make it sound cute. He wanted nicknames for her that can, you know, have shortness of her name. Like, my husband is Timothy, and that is our son's name. And so, you know, you have Tim, Timmy. But we will not, in fact, be announcing baby girl's name until she is here. The only people that know her name as of right now is just my family and very close friends. So until she is here, her name will remain a secret. But I hope you guys enjoyed this baby names I love but won't be using video. Don't forget to comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe. Bye guys.